Yo, what's up guys, Gus here, and today I'm back with another video. Now, today's video I'm going to show you 2 ways to get money on the MC Drug server on Minecraft. Now if you don't know what this server is, it's basically, well, it's a Minecraft server where you can go a policeman or a drug dealer, and the policeman's job is to stop the drug dealers from selling their drugs, and the drug dealer's job is to grow drugs, sell drugs, create factions, and have faction wars, which is like one base v the other sort of thing. Now you can rank up, you have your own money, there's online shops, and build your own bases. There is a mod where you have guns in the game. Obviously the drugs you grow you can take. It's a bit pointless when you can be making money off them. Now the only bonus I can kind of see as a cop is they can brew alcohol, and they can basically be a cunt and jail anyone that tries to sell drugs. Now obviously with every server you've got all wee bonuses, like you can buy pets, buy wings, buy wee name tag things, and there is voting, you get rewards from voting, all stuff like that. Anyway, before we get into today's video, please drop a like, subscribe for more awesome content. Hope you enjoy. Let's get into the video. Now for the first way to get money on this Minecraft server is jobs. So all you have to do is type /jobs. It'll come up with a load of commands you can type in, and they'll basically just give you information on what to do and how jobs work. But all we need to do is type /jobs, browse, and this will come up with a load of lists of all the jobs you can do in this game. So there's enchanter, quarrier, woodcutter, and for example if you're to go a woodcutter, every time you chop down a bit of wood you get £2.50. And here's another example. So weaponsmith, every time you craft a wooden sword you get £1. And obviously there's a big list of everything you craft and how much you get for it, and so on and so on. So once you found a job you like, what you want to do is type /jobs space join, and then the name of the job. So in this case, fisherman. Now I recommend fisherman because every fish they catch is £100, and then there's also a player shop where you can go and then sell the fish for £50. So what you want to do after you apply to be a fisherman is get your fishing rod, type /spawn, and go to this wee pond down here. Now everyone in the game pretty much fishes in this pond. I'm pretty sure there's a higher chance of catching fish in this pond or whatever. So everyone knows how to fish in Minecraft. Cast it in, wait for your line to tug, and catch a fish. Now you can actually also catch other things than fish whilst fishing. So you can fish, you can get armour, you can get golden boxes which you can open and they can give you money. You can get discs, you can get tools, you can get pretty much anything. But you're mainly fishing for fish and golden boxes which you can then open, and they'll give you like so many coins, just depending on what you get. It's just all luck based. So there you go, 2 examples. So I caught a fish, but also caught a bow, which is power and punch. Now usually you just chuck it back in the pond. You don't really want stuff like that, but once you've caught your fish you want to run to the player shops, go all the way to the back, and I think it's shop P3, I am not entirely sure. I'll put it up on the screen right now, but this is how you run to it from spawn, and it's Ryondo 941 shop you want to go to, the one with all the pink arrows. And here you go, you can sell pretty much all your fish here. He also buys tier 1 keys, just all that stuff. So you find the fish you've got and you just left click and he buys it for £50. So every time you catch a fish you get £156, and obviously the more you do it the more fish you'll get, the higher level fisherman you'll be, and the more you can actually get from selling fish. Now you can upgrade your rod. As you can see, mine's enchanted, mine says lure 1, and the better the rod, the more fish you catch, the better fish you catch, and the more money you get just altogether. Now that's the jobs. Obviously there is more jobs, I was just showing you fishermen. Highly recommend fishermen, you get the most money from it. It's probably the most enjoyable, and just it's the job you want to be doing really. Now for our second way to be getting money is mule duty. Now if you didn't know what mule duty is basically you sell other people's drugs for it and you get a cut. So what you want to do is type /mule duty. Once you type that, you want to do /mule jobs. Now these are all the people's drugs you can sell for them. So for example, this one here, you get a cut of 20% and they're selling basically a full inventory's worth of potato. Now that is good, but you want to be looking for cactus green or cocoa beans because they sell for the most. Obviously anything above 20% you're going to want to take, but 20% is, you're not going to get better than 20%, so anything with 20% you just want to be taking. So cactus green will get the most money from that, and once you click on it you get all the stuff. Now at first you're going to have to click on it, wait for them to accept you to do the job, because you have this thing called a reputation, and the higher the reputation, and there's loads of police here, should be fine, I think he's AFK. Now the higher the reputation, the more chance you have of getting the job. Obviously the lower the reputation, the less chance of getting a job. Reputation you can build up by the more you sell drugs, the higher it goes up. The more you get caught, the lower it goes down. You get to a point where your reputation is that high, where you just automatically accept jobs and you don't need to wait for them to basically allow you to sell the drugs. So once you get to the drug dealer, you just right click on them with all the drugs and you should get a cut. So there I just got £3,000 plus 2 reputation, as I was just talking about there. And the way I just went is 100% the quickest way to get to that drug shop, and not many policemen know about it. Obviously the guy sitting there with the big wings and the horse is a very good cop, knows what he's doing, but it was just AFK at the time. I was quite lucky there. Anyway guys, that was the 2 best ways of getting money on this Minecraft server. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, comment down below what I should make next. It doesn't need to be Minecraft, it can be anything, but I think then again it can be Minecraft. I mean, I'm playing it a lot at the moment. So drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.